Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever told a little white lie to get some attention or just to have a bit of fun? We all have at some point, right? But what happens when those small lies start to pile up? Today, we're diving into a classic story that has been told for generations. A tale that perfectly illustrates the dangers of not being truthful. It is the story of a young shepherd boy who learned a very hard lesson about trust and consequences. So get cozy and let's explore the timeless fable of the boy who cried wolf and uncover the powerful message it holds for all of us, even today. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled by rolling green hills, lived a young shepherd boy. Every single day his job was the same. Take the village's flock of sheep up to the grassy slopes to graze. He'd watch them all day long, making sure they were safe from any danger. But let's be honest, for a young, energetic boy, this was incredibly boring. The sheep just munched on grass. The sun moved slowly across the sky and the hours dragged on. One day, feeling particularly bored and mischievous, the boy had an idea. It was a naughty idea, but he thought it would be hilarious. He took a deep breath, stood up on a large rock, and screamed at the top of his lungs, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep!" His cries echoed down the valley and reached the village below. Immediately, the villagers dropped their tools, their chores, everything, and came running up the hill, armed with pitchforks and axes, ready to defend the flock and the boy. When they arrived, panting and out of breath, they found the shepherd boy laughing. There was no wolf. The sheep were peacefully grazing, completely unaware of the commotion. The villagers were not amused. They grumbled and muttered about the boy's foolish prank and trudged back down the hill, annoyed that their time had been wasted. A few days later, the boredom struck again. The boy decided to repeat his trick. "Wolf! Wolf!" he yelled, even louder this time. Once again, the kind-hearted villagers rushed to his aid. And once again they found him laughing, with no wolf in sight. This time they were truly angry. An elder villager sternly told him, "We can't be wasting our time on your games. Crying wolf when there is no wolf is a dangerous thing to do." The boy just shrugged it off, still thinking it was all a big joke. Then, one evening, as the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the hills, a real wolf emerged from the woods. It was large, with hungry eyes fixed on the flock of sheep. The boy was terrified. This was no joke. He scrambled onto the rock and screamed with all his might, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a real wolf! It's attacking the sheep!" His voice was filled with genuine panic and fear. But down in the village, the people heard his cries and just shook their heads. "Oh, it's just that silly boy again," one said. "He won't trick us a third time," said another. They ignored his desperate pleas, convinced it was just another one of his pranks. No one came to help. The wolf attacked the flock, scattering the terrified sheep and causing great harm. The boy could do nothing but watch in horror, his cries for help lost to the wind. When he finally returned to the village, weeping, he told everyone what had happened. An old wise man put a hand on his shoulder and said, "This is a hard lesson, son. Nobody believes a liar, even when they are telling the truth. And that's the powerful moral of the story. Honesty and trust are precious. Once you lose someone's trust by lying, it's incredibly difficult to get it back. When you consistently tell the truth, people will believe and support you when you truly need it. It's a reminder that our words have power, and using them truthfully is one of the most important things we can do. So, always be honest because your credibility is a treasure." Thanks for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.